Welcome back, y'all. Today I'm going to be doing a full silk press tutorial from start to finish. This class is going to be very detailed, and yes, I'm calling it a class because of the detail. Like, I could have easily charged for this whole tutorial, but you know what? I said, let me go ahead and give away this free game because I love y'all. So here we go. She has already been washed, deep conditioned, and I put like a little rinse on her hair. I did use all of my products from Healthy MF and Hair. We did the deep cleansing hair bath, the milk and honey oat shampoo, and the repair treat. And so now she is fully rinsed off. You see how her curls are just bouncing back. And we're going to go ahead and start the most important part, which is the blow drying process. I'm using my FHI blow dryer, my favorite blow dryer in the world, with my titanium paddle brush. My favorite line is Olivia Garden, but you can use whatever you think is the best, but this is what I like to use, and I am using it on high heat. I am focusing more on the ends first, as you can see, and no, I am not putting the nozzle directly on the hair. You never want to do that, okay? I'm just allowing the brush to take charge and stretch the hair as best as possible. I see a lot of people that, DM me or send me emails and say, I have a lot of heat damage, da 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 da. When I was a stylist behind the chair, because I'm now retired, none of my clients, and she was one of them, none of my clients had any heat damage. And this is really a part of the way that you blow out the hair. I've never experienced any heat damage whatsoever. So when people say, I'm scared to get a silk press, I might get heat damage, you only get heat damage if the stylist does not blow dry properly or they don't know what they are doing, okay? Right now I'm using my titanium square brush. I really like this brush. I tried it out a few times and I really like it. It gives a little bit more grip to me versus the round brush, but you can still use it as like the same effect. But I really like this brush, and I'm using this to really stretch out the root. A lot of people ask me, does your wrist ever hurt? Yes, it does. It did when I was behind the chair for so long, but it's like you have to really practice the rolling. Like, I really want y'all to take a day, especially if you want to become a silk press specialist. So just take a day and just roll your wrist. Just practice the rolling, because that's what really matters, especially when I'm going in to curl the hair. The rolling of the wrist is just really what makes a huge difference as well. I like to use two different types of brushes. It really depends on, the texture of her hair, if I'm going to use just the powder brush, but 99.9% of the time, I am using two brushes. But that's just the way that I like to blow out the hair. I do not ever in my life use a comb blow dryer. It's just not me. I just like to make sure I get in with the powder brush, and also it gives the client a more professional experience, because if you're using a comb blow dryer from Sally's that they can just easily go do, it really just takes out the experience of having a professional do it. And to be honest with you, that's what causes a lot of heat damage as well. You're raking the comb through the hair, so that causes a lot of heat damage versus you going in with a titanium or a ceramic brush and giving her the best experience possible. Hands down, to me, brushing using the brush is the best experience, and it gives the most sleek results. And you see how I'm stretching her hair, and I'm not doing it so she's uncomfortable. Like, she's very comfortable in my chair, and it's all about the tension. Like, she's even talking to me like she's very comfortable, and I'm not putting that heat directly on her hair or on her scalp. It's away from it, but it's like all of the heat is concentrated on what I'm blowing out at that time. Okay, but you can see how straight it is. It looks like she has a flat iron, but she doesn't. This is how straight I want you guys to have your silk press. I don't want to see puffy roots. I shouldn't see curly roots. It should be nice and straight before you even put a flat iron to it. Once it's all blown out, I am going to go in with my nano titanium flat irons. I'll leave the link below. You could straighten out this way. Like, you could just part her hair straight across and straighten out this way if that's more comfortable to you. I am doing that to show you this way as well. But for the second row, I am going to go in with my diagonal parts. To me, this gives more tension. You've seen me do this for years and years and years. I love the diagonal parts. It just gives more tension. And so it just really helps me to control, the hair more. I don't know what it is, but I just love doing diagonal parts. So that's what I'm doing. The parts are not super thin either, guys, but they're not super thick. And I am focusing on the root. Me pressing out the root about 4 times is not going to cause any heat damage as well. And I am taking my time and gliding through her hair. And I will also leave the link below to some of my favorite tools that I like to use when I was behind the chair. As you can see, I'm doing like a half diamond shape in the back. This is what I'm going to do to start the graduated cut. And I'm going to be following my guide. I'm taking about 3 inches off. So I'm going to be following my guide from this. And I'm just doing it as a pie, and I'm just following my guide here. I'm just following my guide. Um, I'm moving my hands different ways because I really want, to get all of this in the camera. But just focus on the parts and how, we are layering everything. Having control over the hair is what's really going to get you through this cut, and is what's going to give you the best look possible. You see that my parts are really, really straight, and especially if you're trying to do a blunt cut with layers, you want to make sure that the parts are as straight as possible. I also asked her about her iron levels, and I told her that she needs to go ahead and increase her iron, because I noticed that in the back that it was a lot thinner than the rest. And this is another reason why I told her, hey, let's go ahead and do a graduated, like a layered cut, so that we can get rid of some of that breakage. But if you notice that you have a lot of breakage in the back, the crown, or in the sides, please check your iron levels. And again, I'm still following the guide that I created. And you can see, like, it just already looks fuller. It already looks like this is about to be bomb as hell. On the sides, I'm doing slanted parts, because we are going to face frame her. But I am still following my guide. She told me she wanted some layers, and she wanted her face frame to be, not too dramatic. Like, we're not doing curtain bangs, but I am, again, following my guide, and I am doing a face frame. You can see the side that I'm working on is the side that she sleeps on mostly, so it is a little shorter and thinner, but we're going to go ahead and correct that by evening up that other side. And we're going to go in with the rest of her hair and make sure that it matches the back, meaning we're going to go in and layer all of her hair. Right in the crown area, you still want to, keep that same guide from the back. So that's what I'm doing. She wanted all of the layers to be the same all over. But you see how I just lifted up that back part and how I'm going to follow my guide right there? That's what you want to continue to do, throughout the whole haircut. I tried to get the hair in as best as I could in the camera. So, you know, excuse that part, guys, but I love y'all. In the front here, I'm just, you know, I'm still following my guide, but you can see I'm doing slanted parts as I'm layering the front of her hair. It's not straight up and down. I'm following what I was doing in the back. In the back, I just went in with my Nano Titanium 1.5-inch barrel curl flat irons, and I'm really not trying to have a uniform look. She wanted sexy hair, so that's what I was giving her. This is not one of the tutorials that I do like the super tight curls, and I didn't spray any hairspray or anything like that. She just wanted volume and sexy hair. But you know, I just went in the back and just did 2 sections per row, and went in and just, you know, gave her some life. Let me know how you guys have liked the video so far. Any questions, any comments, leave them in the comment section. Also, I will be uploading more tutorials for stylists and, you know, for business, hair, lifestyle, what it feels like to be retired, just everything that I have going on. God has been speaking to me and been telling me, you know, go ahead and give away all of this free game. Like this type of stuff someone would have charged you for, and I have other silk press classes that I've had in the past, but I just really hope that y'all have enjoyed this. I also forgot to mention that I did apply some of my invigorating scalp serum to her hair. This is what's giving it its shine right now, the bounce, and it's going to help her end seal because, you know, it is cold outside. So I want to make sure that her hair is going to be nourished as she goes about her day. Okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and look out for many classes that I will be teaching in 2022 in person, color silk press, as well as virtual, guys. I want y'all to get this video, keep watching it, replay it over and over again, and I will see y'all soon. Peace.